Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. Right, so today the main job is to continue with the onions, of course, but first of all I need to go and move this tractor to the next field because this one has got another job to do. So cultivating in field 32 is the next job, so I'll head over there now with this and get this going on the AI helper, if I can get out of the field of course, which is always a challenge. This is a very awkward gateway actually. I've had trouble with this one before. In fact, I think I'll shut this gate in front. That will help. If I can shut this one, it'll. Where's the trigger for it? Can I even shut this one? Okay, maybe I can't shut it. That's weird. I've opened it before. Can't see the trigger popping up anymore. That's strange. Okay, well never mind, I'm not going to waste time trying to shut a gate. I'll just have to go in here and reverse back again, I think. And yeah, I'll take this over to the next field, get that going on a helper, and then I can continue with my onion harvesting, which is of course taking quite a while, but we'll get there. It's not as bad as I thought. It's actually going a lot better than I thought, so I'm hoping we'll get most of it done today. I don't think we'll get all of it done today. I don't want to drag it over many episodes because obviously people don't want to watch loads and loads of onion harvesting, but I'm hoping that if we can get it mostly done today, that'll be good, and then we just finish it off maybe next time. It's going to mean quite a bit of time lapsing, I suppose, though. That's the only sort of downside of just going up and down collecting onions off the ground, but it needs to be done. Oh yeah, and also I need to find a place to store them. I had a look and I couldn't find on ModHub anything for onions. There was a root crop storage mod which looked ideal, except it didn't say it was compatible with onions, so possibly won't be able to use that. It said it was compatible with potatoes, was it sugar beets? I can't remember now, beetroot and carrots and parsnips, was it, or something? I can't remember, but yeah, it was those sort of things. Didn't mention onions, so I don't think it would work with the onions. Probably will get updated at some point with onions because it's quite a new thing still. It's relatively new in this DLC. But yeah, at the moment I can't see one for onions, so I'm going to have to just take them on the ground and then load them with the conveyor when I come to sell them. Unless of course the price is good at the moment, which I doubt. I will just check onion prices just to see what they are like at the moment. No, December as usual. Oops, oh dear. Yeah, it's always December, well often is December for best price, so got a few months to wait yet. I hope I'm going the right way here. Yes I am. I feel like I'm going very up, getting above the fields, but it looks like we are still in the right direction. Along this road and then turn left, and then it's the field on the right hand side. So I'll get there now, get this going on a helper, and then I will resume my onion lifting. Okay, had a few issues. Things aren't quite going to plan at the moment. The gates don't seem to open and close anymore. I think it's probably just a temporary glitch, though I'm sure it'll be gone hopefully by next episode. I think it's just one of those things that just appears for no random reason, and hopefully it goes away again. And also, yeah, the angle the helper is working on with the lifting machine, the topper, isn't the same. Well, I can't even get that angle for some reason. It's not even letting me choose that angle over there, so I'm having to drive it manually. It's not a major problem, that, but yeah, a bit of a pain. I'm going to tip these on the floor because I can't think anywhere else to put them at the moment. I don't think we've got a shed to put them in. I'm just hoping that there are obviously quite a lot, and that's my concern, is it's going to take up too much space. So I'm hoping I have enough space to tip all these. Yeah, they're very bulky. I'm surprised how much that pile is, how big that pile is, considering it was only one load. It's not the best, but hopefully I can get them all tipped somewhere. Don't want to tip them in that shed because I've already got the oats stored in there, so they have to stay outside really because I've got nowhere else to put them. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue, but I was looking, like I say, at getting a proper storage thing, but I couldn't find one at the moment, unless there is maybe there's been a mod released since I last looked, and probably maybe by the time this video goes out, because this is recorded quite a few days before the video goes out, so yeah, there might be one now, but at the time of recording I couldn't find one. Anyway, back to the field. Here we are, getting another load, so I'll just leave this in the gateway for now and get back on the machine, and we'll resume our onion lifting. Okay, so that's another load number 2 of the onions. I think I might run out of space, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's not tipping quite how I wanted it to. It's sort of making me spread it out quite a lot. I suppose if we've got a big bucket or something on a wheel loader or a telehandler, we could probably push it up, but I don't have one at the moment. Also, the contract is finished, so we can now collect this. Let's go to contracts and completed contracts. Yeah, there we go. There is one more cultivating contract, but it's not really worth doing. So yeah, I'll just collect these two. So that's going to be quite a nice bit of money coming in extra. Oh, wait for it to save, and then yeah, 115,500 in the bank now. That's very useful. That's helped to cover the cost of borrowing this equipment because it's not cheap, and the continued hourly leasing of it as well is not cheap. So that's good. Right, back to the field again, and I will get the next load. Great, so as you can see the helper has finished the topping, which means this field is all ready to be lifted now, and we can move this to the next one. Luckily the next field is not quite as big, so it shouldn't take too long to do, and then this can be returned. That will help with the leasing costs, and then obviously yeah, it's quite a bit more for me to do in this field and the next field. It's a slow job, it is a slow job, but it's not too bad. It's not as painful, like I said, as some of the other lifting jobs I've done, such as carriers, which was really very painful last time I did it. I don't know whether it's improved at all, but yeah, that was just seemed to drag on. This is not a small job. I won't be doing as many onions again, but I certainly would grow them again. I just wouldn't do as much. I didn't really mean to end up with as much as this this time, but I couldn't really refuse the field, really. That was the thing. Had a crop in it, and it was a reasonable price and a very good soil type, so yeah, I had to buy the field, really, but yeah, it ended up with quite a few onions in it. Okay, so yeah, let's drive this to the next field. I'll get the helper going again on the next one, which is this one here on the left. So obviously half of it was oats, if you didn't already see that, and then the other half was onions. And that's what I'll be doing next, or the helper will be doing it for me anyway. I won't be doing it myself until I get here with the other machine, of course, which I suppose I'll have to do myself. Well, I don't know whether I'd have to do it myself. I might be able to get the helper to take over and do some, but yeah, we'll see on that. I don't know about this field really. What I might try and do is, rather than having an automatic this time, I'll try and change the angle, because, well, I don't want to do the whole field for a start. I don't want it to do all of it, but yeah, change from automatic to a certain angle, and then I'll be able to set my machine to the same angle, and then that'll be a lot easier. Not sure what angle it's at though. Probably about 70. I want to try and get it roughly a straight line. Yeah, I would say 70. If I try and remember that, I try and remember that to do it, I do it at 70 degrees, and hopefully that will work. Start with headlands, yes. I don't want it to go around the whole field though. I'm hoping it will notice that it's not doing the whole field. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see. It might make a mess of this, but I'll send it off and let it do its thing, and hopefully it will do a good job. Well, it's gone through the hedge, but we'll ignore that. Okay, so yeah, it's going to do it okay, I think, so we'll leave that to get on. The lorry 74%, I'll get one more load in that, I think, so I will resume my lifting. Here we are with another load, so I'll get this tipped again and keep the pile building. It's going to be a pretty big pile when we finish with this. Although we are getting there now. We've done, I would say, probably 3/4 of the field of that one, and then we've got one more field to do, which is not as big, so I think it will all fit. It's just it's going to take a bit of loading up again when we come to sell it in December. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. Pretty decent amount. And the other field is going okay. The helper's doing it. So I've just had a quick look when I was flicking through the vehicles, and I saw it was doing it. It's just for some reason it's driving back to the other end and going round in a loop. I'll show you in a second when I get back to the field with this. Just take this back to the harvester, and yeah, we'll have a look at how it's going over in the other field. But it's not terrible. It could be worse. It isn't doing the entire field, thank goodness, because I was a bit worried it was going to actually try and harvest the entire field, even though only half of it's got a crop in it. But no, it does realise that. It's just that it's driving around the field rather than actually going around the actual perimeter of where the crop is. Anyway, there we go. We'll get that unloading, and let's tab across to the topper. There we go. So it's driving down the stubble side to come around in a loop. So I kind of get why it's doing that, but it could be more efficient if it was coming down with the topper running rather than driving it down as it is. But never mind, it's getting the job done. It's nearly there. Not too much more to do. It's doing 6 laps of the headland, so we're on number 4 now. So there's 2 more to go. Starting its 5th one. Then there'll be 1 more after this. But yeah, it's actually going pretty well. I think we'll get all of this done next time. Well, we certainly should do. I've done quite a bit today. So yeah, there's not too much more to do. This field won't take half as long as the other one. Although, having said that, the yield in this one, if you could see on the map there, bottom left, it's a lot better. The other field is not yielding very well because I didn't do anything to it. It's got no lime, no nitrogen. It's just not a very good crop at all. Whereas this field, it's about as good as it could be, really. It's got the full pH, full lime, full nitrogen, everything on it, and it's been rolled, so it's going to be a lot higher yielding. So although the area isn't as big, the actual yield coming off the smaller area is going to be quite good, so it's going to be filling up the combine, the harvester, quite quickly compared with in the field that we're in at the moment. So yeah, that's going to certainly add up to my pile over there, which you can see it's quite a big pile already. But yeah, hopefully it won't be there too long. It'll be gone by December, hopefully, or in December when the price is increased. Let's just check again. So yeah, it's the worst possible month at the moment, of course. It always is when you're harvesting. £614 for 1,000 litres, up to 885 in December, so that's when we're going to sell it. I don't know how much money I'm actually going to make out of this. Obviously you can see the money's gone down again already because of the leasing fee, the hourly leasing fee. How many hours has it been running now, that machine? Let's have a quick look. No, not that. Vehicles. It's done 1.2, so yeah, it's just clicked over to the second hour, and I'm imagining the same with this. Oh no, that's almost on 2 hours. That's just done over 1 hour. That's almost going to hit 2 hours, so it's going to drop the money again if it doesn't get finished before it hits 2 hours. But yeah, it's not going too bad. I'm actually quite pleased with the progress today. It's been pretty good. So we will leave it there for today, and then next time we'll get hopefully the rest of this onion work finished off, which I'm sure some of you will be pleased to know, because I don't want it to drag over too many episodes. I think 3, well, really last episode we didn't do a lot, so it's mainly been this episode, and then we'll finish it next episode, and then it'll be all done for another year. I will do them again though, but not as many. But yeah, we'll finish there. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.